Hey guys, welcome back to iZapTV and Dyanna talking to you about the news that matters where you are, or where I am, and this just happens to be where I'm at. That's right, New Orleans, Louisiana, and we're covering the NFL scandal about the bounties. Now to me, this just seems parsing of words. The NFL and the Players Union have all said that none of the players are at fault for anything. But to me, I don't think you can have it both ways. If you're going to suspend a coach because somehow there was illegal activity or broken rules, then the players should have some culpability as well. To me, I think it's just their way that they got around the salary caps. They took obscure defensive players and made sure that there was a way that they could keep them the following year by guaranteeing that they would get bonuses. So let's call it what it is. It's not bounties. It's salary cap issues. Now, sticking with New Orleans, this morning, New Orleans Police Department suspended a cop for his online rant about the young man who had been shot in Florida. Now, the guy was stupid. He should not have made these comments, but his comments resonated at least with me. Yesterday I was touring around New Orleans in one of those little funny cars. They've got 3 wheels, and I came across a private school where the kids were all, or actually I think it was a public school, and the kids were all wearing these uniforms. And I know that when these kids leave school and they walk through the neighborhood, all the neighbors know where these kids are. They can quickly assess, hey, these kids go to that school. When Drew Brees is throwing the ball to someone on field, he's going to throw to a uniform with a Saints mark on it. He's not going to throw it to the opposing team. Marking yourself with a uniform matters, and when kids choose to wear things that identify themselves with this subset of society, it's kind of hard for us to be able to judge them. If you don't want to be judged by your cover, then change your cover. Raise your game, raise your stakes, be different. That way we can judge you based on who you really are. Give us something better on the outside. Raise your own game. Now, sticking with Florida, crazy story on the news today about these giant rats, 9-pound Gambian rats that an exotic breeder decided to let go in '99. And apparently they must love Florida, because even though the state said that they had gotten a handle on the infestation, they haven't. So now we're talking about almost 12 years later, these 9-pound rats, which is about the size of my dog here, okay, that's pretty big, are taking over Florida. Now, in my assessment of this would be to go back to the breeder and give some due course punishment. Now, you can't give blood out of a turnip, and I'm guessing a guy who's willing to let animals go in the wild without any kind of recourse probably doesn't have a lot of moral character. So let's punish him for 15 years and make him a pooper scooper. That's right, for 15 years, clean up dog poop in and around Florida. Now, if you'd rather just write a big fat check, that's cool with us too. Just cover all the things that had to do with the cost of killing all these rats and cleaning up all the damage after. Now, staying with Florida, usually this time of year, that's where I would be. So it's kind of funny that I talked about them so much today, but it is time for the Grapefruit League, and spring training is almost over. I love mixing my Disney with my baseball, but in 2 weeks we're going to be filming this show from opening weekend in Houston, Texas. That's right, I'm going to have my seats right behind the on-deck circle with my dog and beer in hand, and we'll be covering the news that matters where I am, and that's going to be in Houston. Thanks so much, and have a blessed day.